Hello. Sorry, I'm multitasking here right now. Um, HV. Jax West from Stephen Avery Project, Justice with Jax, MAM Gossip. Oh, I should make a post over an MAM Gossip that I'm live over here right now. Haven't been on YouTube in a while. We've been doing a whole bunch of lives in the MAM Gossip Facebook group. But I thought I would pop on here. Hey, Deborah got notified. Nice. I thought I would go live in here and have it an open forum right now to discuss whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to get into gossip. Hello, Elizabeth and Heather. Why is this not letting me? Hold on. Too many things popping up on this other thing. I'm so unprofessional, Christopher. We're not doing a call. Hello, Jesus. Hello. Let's discuss the Weinstein verdict. Oops. It didn't give me the whole thing here. Oh, there it is. Posting in gossip so people know we're live here. Harvey Weinstein. I haven't looked into it. I shared the post, but I see that he got away with some of them. A baddie badge in the house. And that's shitty because there is tons of evidence that Harvey Weinstein is guilty on all counts. Does anybody else have any thoughts on that you'd like to share? Ooh, Heather says he's in Rikers. Well, isn't he like faking an injury or that he's handicapped now, right? So he's walking with a walker. I can't rape women. Look at me. I'm old and decrepit. Guilty. He's guilty. And he only got 3 years, right? Hello, Patrick. Yeah, I think he only got 3 years, I think I saw. So, shows you the rich can get away with things. And as Steven says, poor people lose all the time. Ooh, Heather says 5 to 25. Where am I getting the 3? It's a number. Don't listen to me on numbers. Hello, Brenda and Samantha. And that's so fire away if you guys have anything you want to talk about. Has anything happened with R. Kelly yet? No, R. Kelly is in jail, but I don't think it's gone to court yet, right? And then you had the 2 women that were in Trump Tower here in Chicago. They got into a fight like a month ago or whatever. So one of them has gone back to her family, and one is still his willing hostage. I don't know what you want to call it. If you haven't watched the R. Kelly documentary, I highly recommend it. I had no clue it was that bad. You know, you've always heard about what he's done with women, but I didn't know the full extent of it. It's horrible. And again, rich people. The Robert Durst jury selection is going on now. Oh my God. I didn't even realize Durst was still waiting for any kind. That guy's so guilty. Did everybody watch the Jinx? Wow. That guy's creepy. And hello, Jen. The guy that did it got 5 years for my assault. So, oh my God. That's sad. Bobby Durst, Robert Durst. That's was it Showtime, The Jinx? Showtime, HBO, one of those that you'd be able to find on demand. That guy has murdered multiple people. And again, another rich person. Another rich white guy getting away with whatever. Sorry, you're going to see me drinking a whole lot right now because today is day one of some diet plan a friend put on, designed for me. And I have to drink, not only do I have to drink 3 cups of green tea a day, I have to drink 14 cups of room temperature water, which I filled up in. So I've got this, but this isn't even the 14 cups. This is, I don't know how he really thinks I'm going to drink that much. Yeah, Heather, he killed his wife, a man in Texas, and he got away with the Texas one, saying it was like self-defense or whatever, and he mutilated the guy. Cut all his arms and legs and head and everything, and he got away with that. Went to court, got away with it. Oh my God, Deborah, he was out in 3 and had to get a restraining order. Oh, I just watched when I was on the elliptical this morning, the 48 hours episode from this week of that sex therapist that was just recently murdered in California, Drew Carey's ex-fiance, and just how horrible it is for women when you're being stalked and nobody does anything about it. It's like, well, they have to physically do something before we're going to protect you. So that's shitty. Yeah, it's a lot of water, isn't it? And I said to him, I'm like, because I filled up a big jug of the 14 cups of water and took a picture of it. And I'm like, you seriously think I'm going to drink all this in a day? And he's like, you won't feel hungry. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to be peeing all day long. Mm. Yeah, Heather, they never found his head. Okay, yeah, her name, Amy, beautiful woman. I thought that woman, oh, she's really beautiful. And so, and the ex, he had done a video before where he seems really interested in, is it the very first episode of Game of Thrones or it's in the first season when the youngest boy was climbing up, the Rapunzel, climbing up to the top of the tower, and he saw a brother and sister having sex. And then so the brother, to protect that, pushed the kid off. And so this guy had done a video referencing that. And now this poor woman was strangled and then thrown from her balcony. So take a swig every 5 minutes. Yeah. Drink. Um Wendy Williams, I don't recall, what did she say about the Amy case? And I watch Wendy Williams. It's one of the talk shows that I record, because I just like shows, the hot topics part on the daily talk shows. So I DVR them and watch them when I can. And I know Wendy Williams has said a couple things lately that has got her in the news, and not for a good reason. But I don't remember what you said about the Amy case because I haven't been paying attention to it until I'm like, all right, I'm getting on the elliptical. I have to be on the elliptical for 45 minutes. What do I have recorded to watch? And I played the 48 hours. So that was the first I really heard stuff other than sex therapist killed by her stalker. Kevin Spacey. I don't know what to think of the Kevin Spacey case. um, whether he's guilty or not. I don't know enough. I haven't looked enough into that one. Um, it really bothers me because Kevin Spacey is in so many movies that I love, love, love. Um, and so I really hate if he's a horrible person. Oh, Heather. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, come on down. Yeah, that's tacky. That's tacky. That's one of those too soon. Yeah. Hey, Natasha. And yeah, I finished The Stranger. Very good. I liked it. Um, I didn't see the ending coming, so that's always a plus. Oh, green tea is good for your joints. I really good. I need that because, oh my gosh, it was gorgeous here in Chicagoland yesterday. We were pushing 60 degrees. And so Jeff and I went to um this it's called Starved Rock, so this awesome place to go hiking. A friend of mine is running for forest preserve, and she's just a nature lover in general. So I'm like, I want to take advantage of this good day. Where should I go? And so she told me to go to Starved Rock because she said all the waterfalls there are frozen and that there's lots of eagle sightings, which I saw plenty of the frozen waterfalls, did not get to see an eagle. But oh my, there were so many stairs and stuff I had to go up, and I'm breathing heavy. And I almost fell because I do these, I'm just a random klutz at times that I'm just gonna fall. Um, and my knees were killing me and my back. So, and I already knew today was going to be day one of this new diet exercise thing that a friend did for me. But it's like, oh my God, I could hear my breathing and stuff going up the thing, up the stairs. I am so out of shape and unhealthy. So today is the first day. He's got me on a 30-day plan because I possibly have something major happening in 30 days. So in roughly 30 days. So I'm like, oh, it would be nice to get a little weight off, but then continue and try and get all this weight off of me. And hello, Miley. And Deborah says lots of snow and wind here in Scotland. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting hit with a snowstorm. That they keep changing the amounts. So that's why it was yesterday. I wanted to go out and enjoy the day and go outside because we're supposed to be hit with a ton of snow. So it's like, all right, let's go out there. And, so it was a good day. Ew, Deborah, I don't do dark chocolate. Yucky, yucky. And I know dark chocolate is so, so good for you, but I don't like it. The only dark chocolate I eat is I like a Mounds bar, but I prefer Almond Joy, and that's milk chocolate. So, oh, Tina's got a half a foot of snow coming there too. He's got me on a very strict diet where and on this diet you have 2 breakfasts, so I feel like a habit, breakfasts. So there's 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, 2 dinner. So my lunch today was I can have all the carrots and celery I want and a hard-boiled egg. Is lunch number 1. And then I'm like, can I put peanut butter on the celery? And he's like, nope, that's not how this works. So, and then my second lunch is I can have all the grapes I want, which actually I should be having right now, I guess, if I'm doing it every so many hours. Oh, Heather, yeah, flight on Wednesday. Because yeah, that's what I hear. Wednesday is when we're supposed to get the bulk of it. So which is Thursday is Marnie's court hearing. So I and where I have to go for court it's like an hour drive for me to get there. I think it's about an hour drive, and I have to drive right past O'Hare, where I'm driving, so the traffic is horrible. So, but our Department of Transportation is usually pretty good with the tollways, getting them clear. So hopefully I won't have bad roads trying to get to court on Thursday. And then Melissa's court is on Friday. Vitamin D, take a look into it. Oh, turmeric. I didn't get it, Carrie, but I did see, because I was at the grocery store today buying all this stuff on his list, and I did see a green tea that had, is it turmeric or turmeric? How do you pronounce that? So, Heather, trying to kickstart your metabolism. Yeah, well, and that's why he says too, the water I have to drink has to be room temperature. I've never heard that before. And there's Miley with vitamin D. Okay, I should definitely look into that. I don't take any vitamin. I just take pills for my various ailments. I'm almost done with my lunch tea. All right, lunch tea is down. Okay. Oh, room temperature tea or room temperature water is good for digestion. Good. Jane cooks her fish with turmeric. It tastes pretty good and sprinkle it on my salads. Well, and on this diet I have from him, well, here, since this is Discuss Anything, let me pull up because he sent it to me in an email. I don't think any of the meds are making me gain weight. I think, Tina, I think I've gained weight because I eat a lot of horrible stuff and don't move enough. Diet plan. Open. All right. So here we go. I can post this in Gossipers too, I guess, if there's anybody else that will be interested in Ken's diet and exercise plan for me. So week 1, I have to do 45 minutes of cardio every day, 14 cups of water a day, room temperature, 3 cups of tea per day, green tea. Breakfast 1 is peanut butter on wheat toast within 1 hour of waking. Breakfast 2, low-fat yogurt, 3 hours after toast. I don't like yogurt, so he told me I can substitute cottage cheese. So I'm going to have cottage cheese for breakfast 2. Lunch, celery and carrots, as many as you would like. Oh, yeah, I forgot. With all the number 1s is a hard-boiled egg. So the number 1 breakfast, peanut butter on wheat toast and an egg. Because he had forgotten to put it when he wrote this, and then he messaged me later. So lunch 1, celery and carrots and an egg. Lunch 2, grapes, as many as you would like. Dinner 1, boneless, skinless chicken breast and 1 vegetable of your choice. Can't be fried or processed. 1 piece of wheat toast. And it says wheat toast. It doesn't say peanut butter. So am I supposed to just eat a plain piece of wheat toast? Gross. Dinner 2. Oh, and so with that dinner 1, I keep forgetting, is you add an egg. Dinner 2 is 1 scoop of frozen yogurt. Week 2 is 30 minutes of cardio daily and 30 minutes of weightlifting for 14 cups of room temperature tea. Water. 3 cups of green tea. Breakfast 1, bowl of oatmeal and an egg. Breakfast 2, peanut butter on wheat bread. Lunch 1, can of tomato soup, side of celery, and an egg. Lunch 2, cream cheese. Dinner 1, boneless, skinless chicken breast served on raw spinach with low-fat dressing of your choice and egg. Dinner 2, 1 scoop low-fat frozen yogurt. Week 3, 40 minutes weightlifting, 30 minutes cardio. Breakfast, bowl of oatmeal with 1 banana and an egg. Breakfast 2, cottage cheese. Lunch 1, peanut butter jelly sandwich, side of carrots and an egg. Lunch 2, beet juice. And I was like, really? Seriously? Beet juice? Gross. And he's like, it tastes like dirt, but it's good for you. Do it. I don't know if I can. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Dinner, boneless chicken breast served in raw spinach with croutons, low-fat mozzarella cheese, and low-fat dressing, and the egg. Dinner 2, 1 scoop low-fat ice cream. Week 4, 40 minutes cardio, 40 minutes weight training. Breakfast, 1 bowl of oatmeal with 1 banana inside of fruit and an egg. Lunch, turkey sandwich on wheat, no mayo, low-fat ranch, no cheese, lettuce, tomato, beet juice, celery, an egg. Dinner, boneless chicken breast, 1.5 on raw spinach with low-fat mozzarella cheese, croutons, low-fat dressing, tomato, 1 piece of wheat toast with garlic butter. Dinner 2 is 1 scoop low-fat ice cream. So there's my thing for the next 30 days. We'll see. Let me scroll back up on what you guys said while I was reading that. Ew, I don't like mushrooms, Harriet. I can't do mushrooms at all. Yeah, you watch the lives on the treadmill. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I've thought about going, oh, I should get one of those desks or have Jeff make this so this can go up so I could be standing up and maybe just like marching in place or something. Winter storm watch has been extended till 6 p.m. on the 26th. It's a notification I just got. Stupid snow. Oh, Jordan, you approve? Good. Yeah. I mean, Ken's one of my BFFs, and he's all about being in shape. But something interesting I've learned from Ken is so Ken is a black man. And so he's got muscles and everything, but due to the way he can be treated or looked at in white spaces, he wears bigger shirts so you can't tell he's muscular. Because if some white people, if they see a muscular black man, they're instantly afraid of him for whatever reason. So, and he's also a politician. He's, speaking of him, he just commented on my Facebook. He's running for office right now too. So it's like, so he covers up that he's in really good shape. And so he's the person I go to on advice on like everything. So it's like, all right, I hit him up. I'm like, give me a plan and I'm going to try. Oh, Carrie's down 17 pounds. Awesome. I've got I got on the scale. I've got 80 pounds to lose. Now I know I'm not going to do that in a month. So don't think I'm, crazy like that. But for my goal weight, I've got 80 pounds to go. Yikes. Hello, Jacob, new viewer. Sorry that you're coming on. You might be coming on because you wanted to talk about cases, and here we are talking about food and diet. Well, it would be, Deborah, it would be a banana and then a hard-boiled egg. Everything, so I made, I actually have to, with a hard-boiled egg. Beet juice. Miley loves beet juice. I've never had it. I don't eat beets. Oh, I'm scared. Oops, it just booted me up. This is why Tiffany can't diet. Jacob says, what's up with this channel and another one listening to Stephen Avery's calls? Was there something that happened? I've done a lot of listening to those calls that we did here live, and I've been very uncomfortable with the calls a lot of the time because I feel the calls they make Stephen look bad. Well, actually, Stephen makes Stephen look bad. The calls don't. Stephen's behavior is bad. And then also a lot of it is, I just feel, even though when you're on the phone with an inmate, it says these calls are recorded and people are listening to it. It's still taking away his privacy. So I fully admit I'm in the wrong that I've been, playing these calls and with everyone. I just I don't like it, and I'm not going to cover the calls anymore. But it is something that people who have listened to the calls, or anybody from here on out, you want to listen to the calls and we can discuss anything that is of importance, because there is some stuff that are on those calls that, like I've said, they totally show his innocence, because he's never on anything said anything to make him look guilty. His story never changes. There's things in there that that they the state was listening to, that they wanted to use against him. Like when he'll talk about Bobby's computer and then the state sees the computer the next day. I don't know if it was the next day, don't hold me to that. So we won't be listening to the calls anymore. I just don't feel it's right to listen to them all. So if there is something that's case related and not personal, maybe we can do something different there. Oh, there's Deborah trying to confuse me with that she's lost 3 stone. I so can't do I can't do our math here in the States, and so now I have no idea of how much 2 stone is. Yeah, Twisted. I don't know what's going to happen with this beet juice thing. So when do I start beet juice? I got to print this all up in a way that's going to be easy for me to see. Where is the evil beet juice? Oh my God. Yeah. So that's week 3. So I got a couple weeks before I have to battle that one. Okay, Jane says go organic. Recommend the Couch to 5K app. Oh, and I see Deborah just asked what that is, because that's what I was going to say. Oh, Jane used to hide her body when she was really skinny. I once upon a time, believe it or not, until I gave birth to a child, I was really skinny, and made fun of for being that skinny. Oh, it trains you to run a 5K in 8 weeks. I was just talking to someone. Who was it? It doesn't matter because you guys wouldn't know. But they said that they volunteered at a marathon to like help people at the finish line, and they thought this was going to be a really exciting thing. And she said instead these people are like all bloody and throwing up and all this the things these people put themselves through to run a marathon. No worries, Jen. Yeah, I have a horrible knees. Oh, Miley says beets are one of my favorites. I'm so scared. Oh, twisted gags every time. Oh, Jodella missed me. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on here, but I was doing lives in the MAM Gossip Facebook group for a while because we were going over gossip that needed to be addressed, and Gossip group is the place for that. Sassy water. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that, Jen. Ew. Oh man, Jodella. That's what we got to say now about beets. Oh man. Make sure the beet juice is really cold. Gross. I'm just so scared of the beet juice. Heather asks, is Jeff doing the diet with you? Jeff is doing his own. So Jeff is not doing the diet plan I am. He's got his own thing that he does, which is all he'll be eating when he eats is meat, eggs, and cheese. That's it. He like cooks it all together and that's what he eats. So, but a major problem Jeff and I have is because he works his welding business Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. So he doesn't come home somewhere between like 9 and 10:30 at night. And so we eat dinner every night at that time and some fast food place. That we're eating that late and eating horrible stuff. So now it's going to be, so like tonight, Monday, well, I might have to go to an event. I'm not sure if I'm going or not. Um, um, but I'll no longer be waiting for him to eat dinner. I'll be eating early and do my thing. Deborah, it's 44 pounds. Sassy water code for vodka. Natasha, I'd rather be fat than drink beet juice. I'll have Jeff make me that shirt. Sounds like the carnivore diet. I don't know if it is any kind of set thing. It's something that Jeff has done before, and it worked really well for him, that the weight just dropped off him. So yeah, I went to the grocery store today with the list from my friend of my food, and I asked Jeff, what do you need? And he said, meat, eggs, and cheese. Okay, or, ground beef. So, and then I think what Jeff will be doing is a protein shake for breakfast and lunch. So I know, Carrie, when my husband and I lost weight. So, what was it? Like 7 years ago or whatever. And I wasn't this heavy then. So my heaviest then was 50 pounds lighter than what I am right now. Yeah. So my husband and I started this whole workout, eating better thing together, and he would triple me weekly on what he would drop. Yet I was working out twice a day, and he was working out once a day and tripling me. It's horrible. Hate it. Sucks. Yeah, I've never heard of the Prove It, Jodella. Yeah, it's no fair that it's so much easier for guys. And so like Jeff won't be working out at all. He'll just be changing his diet, and the weight's going to drop off him way faster than it's going to do me. 8.5 cups water, 1 teaspoon grated ginger, 1 medium cucumber sliced thin, 1 medium lemon sliced thin, 12 leaves spearmint. That sounds interesting, Jen. So, but yeah, I'm starting. I'm only on day 1. And I made a post on my personal Facebook telling people, giving them permission that if they see me anywhere eating something they know I shouldn't have, they have my permission to slap it out of my hands. So, and now check all this out. I'm supposed to go to an event tonight at, that there'll be food served. My friend Ken, whose diet this all is, I have to go to his event tomorrow night, a fundraiser for him, running for office at Fat Tuesday. So it's all Fat Tuesday, New Orleans food and stuff, that I won't be able to have any of that. So that's Tuesday night. And then I have fundraisers to go to both Thursday night and Friday night, and then both those during the day I have court. Mm. No more lemon Oreos. I know. My son came over last night. He brought a movie that he wanted to force me to watch. So we watched movie, and it's the night before, I'm starting the diet, and my son wanted um pizza, so got pizza, which I do this. See, here's fat girl stuff. You know what I get with that pizza? It's just cheese pizza, but then I get the spinach artichoke dip, and I don't use the chips. I put it on my cheese pizza. So good. But I had boxes of Girl Scout cookies here that I hadn't eaten yet, and I sent him home with the Girl Scout cookies. Take these. Can't have them. And you let it soak in the juice container overnight and then mix it. Huh. Harriet says, try to concentrate on how it makes you feel, not so much on the weight loss. You do so much for others. It's time to do something for yourself. That's something I've said, Harriet. I'm like, I don't focus on myself, and I'm really out of shape and not healthy. So and also, when I lost the weight 7 years ago, I was 7 years younger. So it's going to be, not that I'm a senior citizen yet, but I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. So yeah, I need to get myself healthy. That's, I would love to get the weight off, but I'm really more concerned too about being healthy, because walking up all those steps yesterday and the heavy breathing is just horrible. Jodella, you can have one day to treat yourself. um Miley says, yeah. Well, even I mean, Ken's right. I don't feel hungry, but feeling hungry is not my issue. I eat all the time when I'm not hungry. Stuff tastes good. I want to eat it. So, so it's, having to drink all this water so you won't feel hungry doesn't matter. If there were, I could drink 14 cups of water and then want lemon Oreos. Yeah, I'm sure I need new knees too, Deborah. If white don't bite. Yeah, potatoes are one of my favorite things too. So no potatoes. For the vegetables to go. Well, oh, wait. Now you're saying if white don't bite. I bought some cauliflower. There's broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots to eat with my chicken. Are you saying I shouldn't eat the cauliflower? Oh, Heather says you need to pick up a hobby where you use your hands, knitting, crocheting, drawing. I guess that would be playing solitaire on my iPad. CBD oil. That's something people would need to inform me on CBD oil, because I just hear so much about CBD, the benefits of it, but I don't know the one, because isn't there like certain ones that, because there's so many of them and a lot of them are crap, right, and don't really do what it's supposed to. um so I don't know what I would get for that, because like my back alone, especially now with going to be doing all this working out allegedly, um I could use some CBD. Oh, good. Oh, wait. So Jane is saying cauliflower is great for you, but Deborah says cauliflower, no. Oh, and Elizabeth uses CBD for anxiety. Can it help diet? Now that Jodella just answered, said yes, it curbs the appetite. Yeah, I'm on what I call crazy pills. I'm on 2 different pills my shrink prescribed me for my anxiety. I suffer from severe anxiety, panic, depression disorder. So I'm on a couple different. Okay, sorry. Um, so if somebody could recommend CBD oil, and where to get it, because I know it's certain names, and then there's the debate on you need it to have a little bit of THC in it for it to be effective or no THC. I don't know. I'm completely ignorant when it comes to that. Um, are we still talking diet or should we move on? We've been on for 40 minutes now. Oh, and make sure you thumbs up. I know I'm not doing the phone calls right now, but make sure you thumbs up in case anybody else wants um diet tips with Jax. And I've heard, Miley, that hemp, they're going to use it a lot in like paper products that will be easier for the planet to use hemp. I know, Jane, their CBD oil is sold like everywhere. That's why I'm so, where to get it. What is really good stuff and what's stuff that's just ripping you off and saying it's CBD oil. So you want a reputable one. Temp Works, Miley says. Let me write that down. Temp Works. Oh, grow weed and quit Costco. Every time, Miley, you bring up Costco, I always think of they've got the best pumpkin pies, and they're so huge. Okay, do not buy cheap CBD. Yeah, so, so if I go into the CBD world, it will definitely be because somebody recommended it. All right, so if people know more about it, feel free to post in Gossipers too. I don't know much about CBD oil. Yeah, so let us plug. There is the closed Facebook group called MAM Gossipers, which I keep saying I really need to go into because I never look in there. And I set it up that I don't have to approve people. If you're already a member of MAM Gossip, you'll automatically get approved into Gossipers, and I don't have to approve your posts. So I don't get notified of stuff in there, and then I just totally forget about the group and don't go in. So, but if I remember, I'll post Ken's diet exercise plan in there. Now I'm like getting kind of like the hiccups. So if anybody wants to try it, the hiccups are gone. On the Marnie, Melissa front, they're going to get their pictures taken tomorrow. The Chicago Tribune is going in to take pictures of both of them to use them in future stories, I guess. And so Melissa, I just got an email because I had to email her and tell her the day and time that the photographer was going to be there, because so the photographer is going to be doing both Marnie, and Melissa at such and such a time, but it's unknown which person's going to go first and all that stuff. And so Melissa, I got an email from her today saying, yeah, she was told on Friday that it would be on Tuesday. So today she was going to go to the beauty shop and have something done with her hair. And Melissa really loves makeup, eyeshadow, all that. And she does a really pretty job with it. And it's not something that's like, oh, so it's a natural pretty look, and she plays a lot with different colors, but it's like neutral tones and such. So I'll be interested when this picture finally comes out, because there's so many times when I go visit Melissa and I'm like, oh my God, your eye makeup is gorgeous. So it's something when Melissa's free, she could do those YouTube tutorials and show you all how to, put on eyeshadow. Mm-mm-mm. Jen says the state needs to go look at the jail's conditions and fix it. That's a battle that I'm taking on. I've had some people reach out to me, and so been spreading that around. And I guess there's going to be um a bill that somebody's going to try and push. And so I just got hooked up with them the other day. So we'll see if something goes there, because it really pisses me off that they're treated like that in prison. There's no need for that. Yes, Jen, I did watch this week's 60 Days In. That place scares the shit out of me. And I know from both Marnie and Melissa have told me that county, because that's what 60 Days In always is. It's at a county jail, so people aren't going to, they're waiting for court, so they're not in prison yet. Um, and they've told me that jail is worse than prison. And this one on 60 Days, this season just looks horrible. Hello, Becky. Yep, nope, not over. Poor Becky. Every time she's caught me in the last week, I was literally coming to an end. Becky, we've been on for 46 minutes, and right now it's just a rambling thing of ask me anything, open forum. So we've talked about miscellaneous things in this one, that you could ask me whatever you want. Miley, sadly, states always put jails and prisons on the back burner. When my brother's jail went from 3 meals a day to 2, he thought for sure they would riot. Oh God, yeah. Oh my, took away a whole meal. That's ridiculous. Becky, did you get my email? I did not get your email. Um, where did you send the email to? Um, what email did you send the email to? Because I have not. Let me go on my mail on my iPad right now, because that has all my email in one spot. No, I do not have an email that would be from you, Becky, that I know of. Um, Jen says, any word. Okay, justiceforjax@gmail.com. Is it not? Let me see. Justice with Jax. Let me open that email account. Those are 2 garbage emails, because I'm checking the other folders. No, I don't have anything in here on Justice with Jax. Yeah, no, I do not. Check in junk. Nope. It's not in there. Oh, because you have justice for Jax@gmail.com. I'm justice with Jax. I don't need justice. I fight for justice. So justice with Jax. Oh, and Elizabeth noticed that too. Um, Jodella says, my stepson in winter in jail had no heat and toilets not flushing, overflowing. Yeah, Melissa and Marnie's prison, they have no heat and they have no hot water, at least when I visited last week. I know, Twisted, because imagine that. So Melissa's been in prison for 11 years. So, I mean, I'm not a big YouTube person. Here I am on YouTube right now. But I'm going to guess back then you didn't have, all the makeup tutorials and stuff on YouTube, like there is now. So there you go, Becky. I just got notified on my phone. It's not here on here. Thank you, Becky. When I'm not live, I will look into that. I've got other people too that I can get involved. Okay. So justicewithjax@gmail.com. So, all right. So I said Marnie and Melissa have, so the Tribune's going to take pictures of them tomorrow. And then Thursday is Marnie's hearing in Waukegan, Illinois. And Melissa's hearing is on Friday in Chicago. So, and court, starts at 9 a.m., but you don't know for sure when their case is going to be called. I know in Marnie's case, there will be a press conference afterwards that is scheduled. And so I'll be doing that live on the Justice with Jax public Facebook page. I cannot do it live here on YouTube. You have to have 1,000 subscribers before they'll let you do lives from your phone. So, I mean, I guess I could try it again and see if it would work. But yeah, and I think I've only got 200 something. Or I don't know. I haven't looked. So I can't go live here on YouTube. So I don't know if Melissa, if there's a press conference set up for her afterwards. I need to talk to Paul this week and get that all figured out. Twisted says they need to stop making prison a private company that makes a profit. They need it to be public and stringent bookkeeping audits. Yeah. Hallelujah. I co-sign that. Yes, Becky, right email this time. Jen says, any word if they are still trying to get Brendan out? Well, I know the Wisconsin governor just pardoned like 9 more people and it wasn't Brendan. So don't know what's up with that. So, and Brendan's lawyers now have a podcast where they talk about the forced confessions, wrongful confessions. So I don't know. I don't know if it has started already or what. I haven't paid any attention to it. So I don't know if they give suggestions on if there's anything they want people to be doing to try and help Brendan's case. Oh, this is an old shirt. March to the Polls, 2018, Women's March. I'm with I volunteer with Women's March Chicago. And so in October of 2018, that was an election year, had a March to the Polls where then there was a whole thing called Voter Village where there were all these booths that different campaigns and organizations and such could be at. And then there was also a march through Chicago. Elizabeth, no, they do not go to court. And that's something I was just talking with Melissa about, I think, is even if they're not going to transport them up here for court, then they should be able to be Skyped in to watch it as it happens. It's their life that's being discussed. That bothers me. And it wouldn't cost them any freaking money that you could Skype in. And that they then have to wait until their lawyer's going to do a legal call to tell them what happened today. So, good night, Deborah. All right, I'm down to the bottom of all of your comments and water. I should go get my grapes. Yeah, it really bothers me that they don't bring them up there. You know, they say it costs money and security. But then, yeah, Skype them in. It's not right. So we'll have a lot going on in Marnie and Melissa's cases this week. So we'll have a lot to talk about on both of their cases. And isn't March 10th the next date for Stephen, right? March 10th. Somebody tell me if I'm right on that, because I'm really bad at remembering those numbers. And then there's going to be a 2-hour episode on Marnie's case. Well, it's tentatively scheduled for Friday the 13th. So, but we've had a couple times now when we had a date and they pushed it back. So, when we know for sure that's happening, we'll schedule and go live and watch it together and bitch about it together or yay it together. You know, you just never know for sure which way media is going to go, if, you know, they're going to tell the true story or are they going to go all shady. Yeah, Tina says the world should not know what happens with their cases before they do. Yeah, there's been a case with Paul Kaluzinski where he found out about what happened in court, because, you know, a lot of times there's these hearings or whatever that you don't go to. You know, that's the stuff that, you know, that the lawyers and the judge and stuff are just doing. And so you just have to wait and see. And he's found out because press has called him asking for his response to the ruling. And it's like, don't know what the ruling is. Nobody's told me, but the press knows. Becky says, can you not email with an update or lawyers wouldn't like it? Oh, you absolutely could email. And I've told Melissa, because when I go to hearings, I bring a notebook and I take notes on what's happening, but they don't get their emails right away. You know, you're at the mercy of whoever is the one that's reading the emails and approving them and sending them. So they don't, you know, sometimes it could take a while before they get it. That's why legal call is the best thing, you know, because the lawyer can call, you know, so that should be set up, you know, within an hour of court ending, that the lawyer is calling into the prison to fill in the person whose life this all is affecting. So yeah, so we'll have a whole lot going on with Marnie and Melissa, and then we've got Stephen. Now, also, I am not the smartest person, and so I know we have all these hearings, and I get lost on what each one is for. You know, what we're going for on each one of these. I get confused. So I just go and let's see what happens at them. I don't, so I don't know, are we going to hear court's response on a prior ruling? Are we trying to get an evidentiary hearing? Is it trying to get oral arguments? I don't know. I get all confused. So I am not the person to go to on that because I'm not basically a lawyer, nor do I pretend to be one. So have fun, Elizabeth. Yeah, I don't think we'll be on much longer. We've been on for an hour. And it's just this open forum thing on whatever, since I had a little bit of free time. But I got some stuff that's now stacking up as I've been on here that I gotta get gotta work on. And I gotta eat my dumb grapes that he says I can have as many as I want. Okay, I thought that went over there. So, Becky, will the legal team be interviewed after court by press? If so, will you film it? In Marnie's case, I know for sure that a press conference is set. And I will be filming that, and it will go on the Justice with Jax Facebook page because I can't go live as far as I know from YouTube at this point. I don't know if one is set up for Melissa. The last time we went to court for Melissa, there was afterwards Kathleen talked to the press, and so did Paul. But Melissa had told me she doesn't think Kathleen is going to be there for her. At this one, that it would be Doug, her associate. So I'm sure if nothing else, Paul will be talking to the press. The press always wants to talk to the family. So like after Marnie's, they always want to talk to Marnie's dad is there. So yeah, so anything that happens after court, I'll be filming it, and it'll be on the Justice with Jax public Facebook page, and then I'll be sharing it to the WMP Justice Review page as well. So but that's also Facebook. And I don't know, maybe I can get Jeff, I don't know how to do it, to take, because Jeff's done that in the past, and he hasn't done it in a while since he started this YouTube page or channel or whatever, where he's taken some of the Facebook videos I've done and uploaded them in here. So maybe we'll be able to do that as well after Marnie and Melissa's. So no. Well, you can take the phone, Becky, into court, but you can't use it. You can't be on your phone. They will take it away. And it's really funny. Sweaty Sweats, child, daughter, sister, bride, hates me. And when we were at court for Brendan in Chicago, I think that was the Valentine's Day one. You have to line up because seats at court are first come, first serve. And so when I was in line to get into the courtroom, I was like 4 people behind Kratz. And he was with his daughter, sister, bride, who was just his girlfriend at the time. Oh, Jen, yeah, go take care of your son. I hope he feels better. And so I took a picture of him. And then she's like, she broke a law. You can't take pictures. No, I can't take pictures in the courtroom. We're in a hallway. I can take pictures in the hallway. And I did. Becky, I'm on a diet thing, so I'm supposed to be eating grapes right now for my lunch number 2 is grapes. All the grapes I want. Goodbye, Jen. So after the hearings, daughter, sister, bride, yeah, that whole thing is all creepy. And that girl is poison. She's such a hateful, mean. Ugh. She's yuck. Yuck. I haven't checked, Becky. I haven't even been in the CA group forever. Open. Sorry, I know you asked me about that and I totally forgot. WMP. Citizens Investigators Group. Because, yeah, we've pretty much abandoned the whole CI group. Tammy and I can't keep up with it with other stuff going on. Oh my God, this is going to be hard to find. Yikes, since I just passed a picture of Ronnie Ryder. I know I posted it, that it was a link. But there's so much in here right now from hearings we've had that I had posted all the links to all the different coverage. So it's bumped it all the way down. Okay, no, that's not it. Sorry, I'm distracted as I'm mid-November. We filed in October, right? So I'm getting closer. No. No. Well, Becky, maybe you could do. Okay, here it is. Maybe you could do a voice thing, but I have a hard time hearing. Oh, wait. Okay, so it is there. I don't know if I can post a link here because it's a Dropbox of so much stuff. Let me. Becky, are you not in the CI group? Because I can't. It's not letting me tag you. And now I'm just hitting bump. Well, no, this won't bump it up. Well, holy cow, that scared me. Text message. But back to what you were saying over there, Becky, is I have a hard time hearing them because they're up there. The lawyers are talking to the judge and they're not using microphones, and so they're not facing you, and it's hard to hear them. But I do know that in Marnie's case, there's going to be a crew in there filming it. They've gotten permission to film it. So maybe we will be able to hear better, and then you'll be able to see it better too, because I don't know where it's all going. But thank you, Christy, for doing that with Becky. You'd have to get the okay by the judge to release any recordings to the public. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to do anything to, that's something like I would get pissed off that the people who are supposedly supporters of Stevens and then record his phone conversations and put it out public. It says you can't do that. Right? You can't do that shit. And they were doing it with Brendan too. Oh, look, everybody, listen to this call from Brendan. And I get it, because the fans are quite fanatical. It's like, oh, fills them with such butterflies to hear Brendan's voice. But you're not supposed to do that. You can't record him and put it out for the public. You can't do that. So I don't know when I'll go live next. I probably will not go live until after Marnie's hearing. That will go live at the press conference, and then I'll do a live when I get home and have some time. But I think I have a a political fundraiser that night, but I'll wedge it in there so we can go live and now talk about it, not just you watching what's happening at the press conference. So that'll probably be the next time I go live on Thursday. So, but again, that will only be on the Justice with Jax Facebook page, unless I am able to go live from my phone on YouTube, because I'd rather do it on YouTube. But that's why we need those subscribers. You have to click to subscribe to this page, and I have to have 1,000. You have to have 1,000 before I can do the mobile lives, and also once you hit 1,000, that's when you can start putting ads and making money off it. Whatever. So, all right, then that is it for today's live. I will go over to MAM Gossipers when I'm done with this, and I'll paste in Ken's diet exercise plan if anybody wants to try that. And if there's any drama, gossip, bullshit that you want to address with me, you do that over in the MAM Gossip closed group. That's where we, talk about that crap. So, all right. We are out for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me, and see you Thursday, if not before.